welcome back. Happy Friday as I'm filming this. Ignore my hair, I just shark curled it. And so I'm trying to leave it in its like little ringlets to cool down and set. So I look a little bit Cindy Lou Who, but that's okay. Welcome to this little video. It's gonna be a very chill vlog kind of vibe. I feel like since we got back from a holiday and from the wedding, both Chris and I have definitely been in a bit of like a slump. I think because we came back into winter as well, and then like the come down from the wedding and holiday honeymoon highs. We've just been like surviving and not thriving. And I want to get back into healthy habits, doing things that make me feel good, things that fill up my cup. So this vlog is just gonna be a holding myself accountable to do the little tasks around the house that I'm putting off. And yeah, this is just gonna be a bit of a getting out of a slump vlog and all the things that I do and I'm going to do to get out of a slump. This morning so far, I went to Pilates this morning. I did reformer Pilates at 7, and then me and Moo went for a walk. So I feel like I've got some good movement in, which definitely helps me feel good. So that was a good start for the day. I had a shower, I washed my hair. I'm feeling fresh. I'm working from home today, so I'm just in my nice comfy working from home clothes. So I'm feeling good so far. I've had a coffee, but I haven't had breakfast yet. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm also trying to be more aware of what I'm eating and not just like grabbing things that are quick and easy and not good for me. I'm gonna try and nourish my body a little bit more. Tell you what, after being away for we were away for just under 4 weeks in total, and not having to cook for 4 weeks and then coming back and having to like cook and prepare every meal. That was rough, and that sounds ridiculous, I know it does, but God, I miss the breakfast buffet with my whole heart. I actually quite like cooking, I really don't mind it. It's just the like thinking of what to make and like having to do the food shop in advance and just like the mental energy that goes into it rather than the actual act of cooking. I really don't mind that. So this morning, I'm going to have some Greek yogurt with some protein powder. I think this is like the last scoop of protein. We're really at the end. Need to order some more. This protein is really good. The strawberry flavor, which is really yum, mixed in with yogurt. We tried the vanilla one, we've had this one, and I think we want to mix it up again and get a different flavor next time. That's like basically one scoop. So it looks like that, but then when you mix it together, it goes pink, which is so fun. And then I'm gonna add some frozen fruit. So we always have frozen mango, because this is a really yummy little snack. Wow! And then we also have frozen raspberries. Hello! Gorgeous. And then I like to wait a little bit, like mix it in and wait until the fruit has melted? Unfrozen a little bit? Defrosted, that's the word I'm looking for. Because I like the texture of it when it's like a little bit frozen but not fully. So I might just like mix that up a bit and then wait for like 10 minutes. And it's delicious and nutritious, and I think like the protein and then the fat from the yogurt actually keeps me full. I'm gonna have my breakfast and start work. It's also a very exciting day because it is the release of The Life of a Showgirl, Taylor Swift's new album. That's coming out at 2 p.m. Australian time, so I'm gonna have to check that out this afternoon. So that's very exciting. Yeah, there's a few things I wanna get done before then, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then I'm gonna come back to you. Break from work now, and I'm going to unpack a bag from when we went camping last weekend that I have like half unpacked and washed some stuff. There's some stuff that doesn't need washing, and it's just been sat down here all week. I hate unpacking. It's not even so much the unpacking, I hate putting clothes away. I have always hated putting clothes away. I don't know what it is about that one task that I just absolutely despise it, and it just takes so much willpower for me to do it. Any other household chore, I'm not that bothered about. Changing the bed actually is not a great one either for me, but putting away clothes is my nemesis, and we have so many piles of clean washing now that I also need to put away, but I'm going to start here. I found that to make it easier to motivate myself to do this task, if I listen to like music or a podcast or put something on YouTube in my headphones, I can get it done. So if you also struggle with that task, there's a tip for you. It really works for me. So I'm going to watch a random video on YouTube and I'm going to unpack this bag and put things away. Believe it. Okay, let's go. lunch. First of all, this is the result of the shark, which I really like. I do kind of like that it's not like curly, it's just sort of like a fresh blowout. That's kind of the vibe I'm wanting. I think I need to get better at the fringe sort of bits, but I'm pretty happy with this. Secondly, I have something very, very exciting that I need to set up right now. When I tell you I've been wanting a walking pad and a standing desk for such a long time. We've been chatting about loads in the office. I was like, it would just be great to be able to get some steps in, especially like when I'm working from home, and just have like a better work from home setup to protect sort of my back and my neck and everything. I then received a little email in my inbox from Sperax, who are a brand that sell walking pads. They are the #1 rated walking pad brand on Amazon. I had a look at tons of reviews on there before I agreed to work with them, and they're all super positive, and they come very highly rated, highly recommended, which is really exciting. They're very, very kindly offered to send me one of their walking pads, which is sitting in this box here behind me. So I'm gonna unbox this and set it all up for you and show you. When I picked up the box, it felt a lot lighter than anticipated, which is great. It was like easy enough for me to get up into my apartment. So I'm feeling optimistic that I'll be able to sort of carry this and set it up. It only weighs 12.2 kilograms, which is 27 pounds apparently. So easy enough to maneuver and like move about, because I want to obviously sit down sometimes and then be able to pull it out and stand up. So I'm glad that it's like nice and light. So the product that I have is the Sperax P1 walking and vibration pad. So you can walk on it, you can run on it, and it also vibrates for like a kind of massage, which is really, really cool. There's various speeds, and it also monitors certain metrics. So like your steps, distance traveled, and the speed to give you like workout metrics, which is really, really cool. I'm really trying to get in my 10,000 steps a day. That's one of my like current fitness goals, so it's great that this can also help track that for me. But yeah, I'm gonna set it up now. I also bought off Facebook Marketplace a desk topper that I can like raise up and down, which is great. So I'm gonna set that up as well, and let's test it out. I'm so excited to give this a try. Okay, so I read the manual and it said it's better to put it on like a hardwood floor or a hard surface floor. So I'm gonna get some sort of like mat or something to go under it in there. Until then, I wanted to try it out. So I've just brought it into my living room. Ta-da! As I said, it was super light, super easy to carry. I've got this remote. It's on. And then we can turn her up. Yay! Easy as that, hey? I feel like there's a lot of room as well. I don't feel like I'm going to fall off the back, which is great. And I can change like a little screen down here. Let me show you. See, the screen here is going between like the walking speed, the distance, time that I've been walking. So you can see, like I said, the live metrics. Future Ellen here to talk to you about some of the features that I have been loving since I've been using this. First of all, the walking feature is kind of the main one I'm probably going to use. The Speed 3 is the speed for me. It's great for stomping to the Life of a Showgirl album. Perfect to feel like I'm doing a bit of cardio, but it's not too intense to do while I'm working. The speed goes all the way up to 6, which is a running speed. So you can actually use this as like a full running treadmill as well, which is so amazing. If it's raining outside, but you still want to get a good cardio workout in, you can run in your own home. Finally, there is a vibration setting, which is like a massage setting. How insane is that and how genius? I just showed you an example here with my remote, but this is going to do wonders on my back and my dodgy hips. And then the best part is when you're done, the design is super storage friendly and lightweight, so you can just easily slide it away and leave your workspace looking all nice and clean. Obsessed, literally exactly what I was looking for. If you are looking to invest in a walking pad, Sperax have very kindly given me a discount code. I believe it's 10% off. The links and all the information will be down in my bio if you're interested. So far, so good. Can't wait to be hitting my step goals every day and just moving. I feel like when I'm working from home, I'm just like sat down all day and it just makes you feel so tired and lethargic. So I'm excited to be able to like just get up and move and still work at the same time whenever I need to. I feel like that's just a game changer, hopefully in energy levels throughout the day. Anyway, it is now 1:39, which means Taylor's new album is coming out in 21 minutes. So I need to lock in. I'm gonna grab myself an iced coffee. I've got a little protein bar that I bought earlier that I'm gonna have as my afternoon sweet treat. And I need to get ready to listen. I'm so excited to have like a new album to be obsessed with. Other albums I've recently been obsessed with are Obviously Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend. I have been playing the album on repeat. I've also recently got into Wishbone, which is Conan Gray's new album. I've been listening to that non-stop as I've kind of started to get sick of a bit of Man's Best Friend. I don't want to like overplay it too much and hate it. So yeah, I've been listening to Wishbone and I love it. I love every single one. Honestly, there's not a song on there that I hate. So that's fun, but I'm excited to have a new album obsession. So let's get ready to lock in. I did set up the standing desk. This is it up so I can have a little stand and a little work. Hello, obsessed. I love that it has this as well, and you can set this like higher or lower. You can adjust it here for wherever you want your hands, and then there's these little toggles at the side where you can bring the whole thing up and down. Amazing. For $30, I mean, it was a bit of a faff to get it home, but worth every penny. And now I can get back to work. My loves, where are my things? Oh, here we go. Here's Saturday morning, feeling refreshed. Last night was very, very chill. After I finished work, we rented the new Superman movie on Amazon Prime, and we watched, I'd probably say like 40% of it, and then both fell asleep on the sofa. So we'll be finishing that later. Today's agenda is filling up our cups. Chris, being the grown-up that he is, has gone to try and buy some Pokemon cards. It's a whole thing, it's a whole world. Apparently there's like some event happening with loads of like good packs, I don't know. He's gone to do that. I'm getting myself ready because Sarah and I have a lovely fun little day planned. We are doing a good old thrift we've got Fashion Week coming up in a few weeks, so we need some outfits. So we're going all around Fitzroy and thrifting. I'm gonna do a separate video of that. You know, I like to take you on my thrift adventures, so look out for that coming soon. And then Sarah also got me for my birthday recently a matcha experience, which I'm not 100% sure what that entailed. I think it's like them explaining more about like what matcha is, how to prepare it properly. It's like a whole workshop around matcha, which is so exciting. I love matcha. I keep buying it out, but I haven't actually made it myself, so I'm very keen to have an expert actually teach me properly and explain to me how to do it. So that is the day. I'm going to speak to my family tonight, which is also going to be a cup filling experience. Just doing all the things today that make me feel good. I'm having a rest day today from Pilates. I've been 4 times this week. As you have seen, I just had a lovely filling breakfast because I don't know when I'm next gonna get to eat. Sarah and I are meeting at 10, so maybe I'll just get a little snack or something later on, but I wanted to like really fuel myself for the day. So I'm ready, I don't get hangry, I don't feel low on energy, I'm feeling good, ready to go. Maybe we get another little coffee when we're out. But so far so good, shaping up to be a lovely weekend. And yeah, one thing I definitely don't do enough of when we go on these like nice days out is drink enough water, because I don't want to carry around a big water bottle, and so I just don't drink any water all day, which is not good. So today I think I am going to bring a water bottle and just like cop having to carry it around, because I'm really trying to drink more water consistently. So that reminds me, I should get my bottle now and just sip while I'm getting ready, and then I'm going to make sure I drink lots of water while we're out. I'm going to do my hair and makeup and then pick out a cute little outfit. I am back home. It is now the evening. I had a lovely, lovely day out with Sarah. It was a gorgeous day. It was like 25 degrees. The sun was shining. We went around loads of op shops. That video might be up before this one, so I'll link it here if it is. Got some good stuff. We also went to our matcha workshop, which was so cool. Learned a lot about matcha. Learned how to prepare it properly. Learned about the kind of like tradition behind it and like the Japanese tea ceremony and the whole culture there, which is really, really cool. Got a little jar of matcha. Chibi is the place that we went to. Very cute. That was really wholesome. I've had a shower, I've taken Moose out, I just FaceTime my family, and now I'm going to just kick back, relax, and enjoy my evening. Chris went to a card shop today, as mentioned. He bought me some of the Disney cards that I collect. Lorcana bought me 4 packs. And I might wait for him to get home to open them with him. For now, I am going to colour. I've only done one of these so far. This is my first one. Gorgeous. Next is going to be this very Bridgerton-esque scene. So I'm going to do some colouring. I've got my pens. And Chris is out with the boys at the moment, so I'm going to put something girly on the TV. Little rom-com. I'm going to colour. I'm going to eat this little bar of chocolate. And I'm just going to have a great time. Overall, a very wholesome day. Feeling good. Got my 10,000 steps in, so that's great. I might also read for a bit. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. Just got all my hobbies nearby. Phantasma, it's called. You may have heard of it if you're like a fantasy girly, because I think it's like a book that's trending at the moment, but it's really, really good. I'm like 3 chapters in, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a cool concept. A dark fantasy romance is what it's described as, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, successful day. Can't wait. Wholesome activity time.
Okay.
What was I? A cleric, I think.
Cleric.
Quite like that.
Hands start to curl around the chimney on the ceiling, and something begins to pull itself. You see this long, sort of mangled hair slowly dip down. Are you going down the tunnel? Alright.
He's getting trapped off.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Right. 19, 21.
21. Yeah. You put open fire once again, greeting you. I need to roll initiative for everyone quickly. Initiative. This guy here? Alright.
Yeah, him.
Roll a d20 plus whatever modifier is next to your bow. Your shot bow.
11. That's 16.
16?
Yeah.
16 hits, roll your damage.
Sorry for my attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hits. So now you roll damage.
And then this is the damage.
Yes.
3 plus 3.
3 plus 3? So 6.
6, yeah.
Alright.
Do the longbow.
Alright, roll to hit.
D20.
Yes.
7. Plus 7, 14.
14 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Is that wonky? Probably. Good morning, guys. I'm just about to go to the office and I'm just packing my little lunchbox. So I thought I would take this opportunity to catch you up on yesterday. And also just give you a little lunchbox haul. How fun is that? First of all, my lunchbox. Yes, it is a child's lunchbox, but I love it. I've got some chicken and lentils and sprouts and things in there. Yesterday, so we played Dungeons and Dragons. There's a place in Melbourne Central called Fortress, and it's like a gaming bar, restaurant type. You can rent out booths and play like video games. You can just go there and like have a drink and play board games. You can get food there. It's very like cozy. I guess it's like an old inn style kind of ambiance. And they do something called Dungeons and Flagons, where you can pay to go and basically be taught how to play D&D. And there's a dungeon master there who knows the game like back to front and guides you through the whole thing. Being a dungeon master is a real skill, let me tell you. This girl knew everything, and it's very like acting based, which I kind of knew, but not to the extent that it was. Like she was really like doing voices of characters and like immersing us in the story. So I feel like you've got to be a very like theatrical person to be able to be a dungeon master, but then you're also keeping track of the flow of the game and like the roles, and I don't know, there's a lot going on. Just making myself some grapes. But yeah, it was really cool. We played for like 3 hours, and at first we were like, that sounds like a long time to be doing this, but it honestly went really quick. It was just fun to do something different that was like not, you know, on our phones or on screens. Like it was just nice to spend a Sunday afternoon doing something chill. You get a drink included. We all got some like nibbles from the bar. Overall, a great time, very wholesome way to spend a Sunday. Protein yogurt going in. Little pea crisp things are really, really yum. Salt and vinegar flavour. That's my lunchbox. Anyway, that was yesterday. What did we do after that? Just chilled out. We came to the food shop and just like did some meal prep and stuff for the week. It's all very wholesome. The last thing I wanted to speak about before I end off this video is the life of a showgirl. So good. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I feel like it's definitely one of those, as soon as I heard it, there were a few songs where I was like, oh, I feel like I'm not that bothered about these now, but I know they're gonna grow on me. So I know that I need to like listen to it a few times, which I have now. As I get to know them better, I'll love them more and more. A few current favourites are, I think Opalite is my number one. I also like The Fate of Ophelia. I like Ruin the Friendship. That caught me off guard, but I love it, especially like the first 80%, great. I really like Wishlist. I mean, I love Honey and The Life of a Showgirl, probably my favourites. A lot of people are telling me they love Cancelled. I feel like I need to listen to that a bit more because quite a few people have said that's their favourite. It's a very dividing album. I've seen lots of things online of people being like, it's so rubbish, like I hate it. It's just like pop, like boring pop. But then I've had a lot of friends of mine say that like I'm not normally a Taylor Swift person, I'm not a Swiftie, but this album is making me a Swiftie and making me love it, which is really interesting. Yeah, seems quite divided, but if you want my opinion, it's great and I love it. So that has brought me much joy over this weekend. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching. This is a bit of a long one, but it's been really nice to hang out with you and have this motivation to get me back into a bit of a routine and into doing stuff that makes me feel good. So thank you very much for being here, and I will see you very soon in the next one.